Congratulations and welcome to the secret recipe that I promised you earlier. Wow, I'm excited to have you here. I'm really excited because you have taken a bold step, and I promise you that if you listen and take action to the things that I'm going to teach you right here, right now, your marriage will move from where it is now to a better place, to a much better level. So let's jump right into the recipes that I promised you, right? Number one, God is your true source. A lot of women make the mistake of putting all the responsibility of their happiness and their joy on their husband. And I'm not saying that he doesn't have any responsibility towards that. No, he does. But the truth is, true joy comes from God. And you cannot expect your happiness to come from an external person. Okay? It's important that you find what makes you happy. It's important that you make a decision to be happy for yourself, because the truth is, your husband does not have that capacity to give you joy 100% of the time. Okay? So understand and remember that God is your true source. Number two, your husband is not your enemy. The moment you understand that he is not the enemy is out there, then you begin to treat him and to see him differently. Yes, I understand he may have done things to hurt you. Don't forget, you're not perfect. We get on their nerves as well. And I can tell you this truthfully from the bottom of my heart, because recently I started having a discussion with my husband, and we talked at length a few nights ago. And he told me the things I used to do, and I used to think that, dude, there's no problems there now. Like, this is simple. There's no big deal. Why are you making a big deal out of this? And it dawned on me that we expect so much from them. We don't even realize that they also expect so much from us. So understand that your husband is not the enemy, okay? And when you know that, you will work towards making your marriage work, especially when it doesn't look like it's going to work, okay? Tip number three, remember to be grateful every time, and remember to affirm your husband. This also means that you should pray for him every time, even when he annoys you the most, because you are the helpmate, remember? When you got married, they told you that you are the helpmate. And that tells me that he needs you more, especially when there's there's problem. He needs you more, especially when there's problem. Okay? So let me paint you a picture. Assuming you want to pick up something, a very heavy item off the ground, and you realize that it is too heavy for you as a person to lift it, what do? You look for help, right? Now, do you look for help from somebody who is less stronger than you? Absolutely not. You look for someone who is either as strong as you or even stronger. That's who you are to the man that you married. You're a helpmate. So when he's down, your job as a wife is to pick him up. All right? So remember to stay positive always. Remember to affirm him when he's doing something good. Congratulate him. Tell him how, proud you are of him. And those little things that we sometimes forget, they help a lot in our marriages. They help the man to think straight. It helps him to trust and love you more. Okay? Communication is key to every marriage. Communication is key to everything. And I'm not talking about just physical or verbal communication. There are non-verbal communications. Sometimes your body language tells him stuff, okay? So when you want to talk to him, I recommend that you, be smart, be sure it's the right place, be sure it's the right time, it's the right mood, before you start off, that conversation. And I strongly recommend that when he's willing to listen, start by praising him. Start by saying something positive to him. Don't start, by saying, I want to talk to you about this particular thing. This and that. No, be subtle, be gentle, be a woman. Start by saying, you've been a loving husband. You've been this. It's something you did that really hurt me. And I just wanted you to know. I just wanted to speak my mind. And I'm saying this from a place of love, not from a place, of attacking you or anything like that. Trust me, you will get a different result if you use the subtle approach, okay? So it's important that you know how to speak to him. And sometimes your body language. Sometimes my husband says, what you did the other day, I hate. I'm like, I didn't say anything. He said, but your body language, the way you looked at me. Sometimes it's even your eyes. These things matter, okay? So make sure you're communicating and you're communicating right. And finally, my favorite part. I know a lot of you think I'm spoiled. I agree. I accept. Intimacy in marriage. Everything around us has made us believe or think that sex is dirty. No, darling, sex is a gift. Sex is beautiful. God gifted us with sex. So why would you deny yourself of the opportunity to experience this beautiful feeling? Sex is a gift to married couples. So I want to encourage you today to learn how to enjoy yourself, learn how to pleasure your husband. And you see where communication comes in. If you don't communicate, how are you going to teach him how to pleasure you? Because the truth is, we expect these men to know everything. We expect them to know what turns us on, expect him to know, your G-spot and stuff like that. And he's clueless. How are you going to tell him how to pleasure you if you don't open your mouth? So I encourage you women today, take time to purge yourself of whatever feeling or information you think you know about sex and start learning new ways to be happy, to have sex, to have or make love. Let me also understand. I know that some of you don't like to say these things the way they are. If you want to make love, whichever one, but make sure you enjoy intimacy with your king. All right? And if you don't know how to start off, please send me an email, bedroommatters1@gmail.com, bedroommatters1@gmail.com, and I'll be willing to take you through that journey. Now, this brings me to the webinar that we're planning, and this is solely for you if you truly want to enjoy intimacy in your marriage. If you used to enjoy intimacy, but after babies, your groove just flew out of the window. This webinar is also for you. If you're pregnant and you don't know how to enjoy sex, you're pregnant, you're scared you might hurt the baby, and all of that cock and bull story will be fed. This webinar is for you because it's titled Sex and Pregnancy. So we'll teach you all that you need to know concerning intimacy, concerning your G-spot, concerning orgasm, concerning, the best positions to take when you're having sex in pregnancy. And we'll also teach you how to get back your groove if your sexual libido has, gone down the drain. We'll help you bring it back and help you spice things up a bit, okay? This webinar comes up on the 19th of May by 6 p.m. and it's online. So it doesn't matter where you are, whether you're in Nigeria, in Africa, in the US, UK, wherever you are, you can join me live, and you would also join 2 nurses. I have 2 amazing women who would also come on this webinar to teach us the health parts of sex, especially sex and pregnancy, teach us how to also take care of ourselves, our bodies, hygiene, how to clean down there your VJJ, your boobs, how to make those slippers. Some of us, it have come like this. It has fallen, how to help you take care of it, and all of these intimate things. So this webinar is, we're treating everything as intimate as you can think about. We're not holding anything back. We'll give it to you straight up, raw, better than you've heard it anywhere else, okay? So make sure you click on the link below this video also and get going. This webinar is worth over 90,000, but if you click on the link below right now, you will get it for just 7,500 naira. And I cannot wait to see you in that class so I can work on your mindset. Take off all those things we've been fed. Let me give you one thing that I was fed when I was growing up. I remember when I was getting married, my mother said to me, when you're taking your bath, make sure you cover yourself up with wrapper, after taking your bath and you're dressing up in front of your husband. Don't let him see your nakedness. So. And I bought it. I bought that crap. I bought it. I ate it. I swallowed it. Took chill drink. And I started doing it unconsciously. Even though I didn't have wrapper, my husband hates wrapper, right? But what I was doing was, after I take my bath, I make sure I dress up in the bathroom. Why? I don't want him to see my nakedness. I don't want him to see me finish. For those of you who are not Nigerians, I didn't want disrespect because I felt like, the more times he looks at me naked, the more he loses respect or value for me and all of that. So I'm going to help you work on whatever programming you must have been programmed, where it concerns sex, and we will help you, detox, take away all the bad things, and then feed you with new information that will help you enjoy your marriage. Don't forget, at the end of the day, the goal is to make you enjoy your marriage, to make you enjoy intimacy in your marriage, and to make your marriage work, because your marriage is worth fighting for. Okay? I can't wait to see you in class on the 18th of May. Make sure you click on that link and pay. I'll see you soon.